Mel from the Coin de Mel, and I've just come back from holidays with the children. We've been in France where we had an amazing time. We spent about 2.5 to 3 weeks just relaxing, having fun, catching up with family, just having a, generally an amazing time. The weather was pretty good, you can see, I've got a bit of a tan. And yeah, everything was fantastic. Food was gorgeous as usual, and everything was lovely. The one thing I realised that was really missing, very early on, was our water softener. When I don't know if you've seen my previous videos, but the one thing I wasn't too convinced about with the water softener was the impact it had on our skin. But really, being away from it for 2.5 weeks made me realise that how much I was missing it. It does make a huge difference now, I've realised. Pretty much as soon as we were in France, the girls' eczema was coming back. They started scratching and their little legs were sore again, and they had flare-ups. My two girls who have eczema had big flare-ups, and my youngest had tiny flare-ups behind her knees. So I thought that was really weird because she'd never had anything like that. So we slathered on the Aveeno again. That's our favourite cream. I had to put Aveeno on them about twice a day, when really at home they only get it after their shower. And it's the same for me. I put on moisturiser probably once a week or twice a week on my body, but there, when I was in France, I had to put it on twice or 3 times a day, and I could feel the moisture just seeping into my skin, and I never had that issue at home. So I'm really thinking now that the water softener really made a difference as well with our skin. And since we got home, I found that my skin has been a lot more soft and just a lot nicer to touch, and the cream seems to go in much nicer as well, and to stay in. I've not had to put on moisturiser 3 times a day as I had in France. So that's, I'm going to do a bit of research about it. I'm going to do a bit of reading about this, about water softeners and eczema, and I'll let you know a bit more about it. This morning I realised that I haven't given you an update on our water softening adventures for a long time, so I just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update really on how things are going. Still, absolutely loving our water softener. It's life-changing, seriously. When our friends last week came for half term from Devon, and the water there is really soft, and they used to live in London, and they were so impressed with our water. They said that they didn't notice a difference at all between their water and our water, so I thought that was a really good compliment. It does compare to Devon water now, which is pretty cool. Our water is really good. The skin. I wanted to talk about the girls' skin again. Last time, straight after the summer holidays, I talked about the girls' skin. I talked about the fact that I thought, our water softener was really improving their skin. There is no medical evidence. I have read into this. There is no medical evidence that a water softener helps with eczema or improves your skin, but I have read in a few places here and there that a lot of people have noticed an improvement, and I have really noticed an improvement. We were struggling a little bit when we came back from France with flare-ups for 2 of the girls, and I had to use steroids to just keep it all under control, to get their skin back to normal, because one of them had, behind her knee was getting a bit infected. I used the cream, these steroids, for 2 days, and after that I've not needed them at all. Barely need to moisturise them really. I only moisturise the girls after they've had a bath or a shower, and then once every morning, and all I use is Aveeno. I don't even use the ointments anymore, and the skin is beautiful. It's really lovely. So I really honestly think that the water softeners made a huge difference for us. Even though our heating came back about 2 weeks ago, I've started putting the heating on for a couple of hours a day, and normally that's a trigger for flare-ups, and so far the girls haven't had I haven't had new flare-ups, so I'm really happy with that. And to me, the water softener, you know, really has made a huge difference. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, just make sure you give us a little comment, a little like, and you can also subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye!